Okay. So no contact, nice tight tolerance, it's rigid. That lined up. That's still left loose, but it's lined up. I got that mount in place, but you can see what happens there. So the guard actually guards the radiator as it should, but leaves me with that space on both mounts. So I'm gonna need longer hardware and another spacer of varying widths here. I'm assuming they're gonna be relatively close. This tab, I had to bend outward. It has a factory bend in, just like this lower one does. Use it for the clips. I could probably still use the lower one. I had to bend this one out a little bit to line up with the mount, and I had to ream out the hole a little bit too, so the bolt can actually go through into the threaded mount. So that does line up, and that's how the guard should be. I mean, it's definitely all there, and looks like it's going to do a really good job of guarding it. But this guard is definitely compromised without these contact points on the outside. It's pretty strong from the mounts on the inside, but there's only 3 contact points and they're all on the inside. So that leaves this part of the guard flimsy, which would, in a crash, would push it into the radiator. And also, when I followed the instructions and pulled this in tight on both mounts, it allowed this to pull away from these tabs, and this guard was not guarding the outside of the radiator in the event of a crash. So I'm going to bolt up the shroud to see if everything lines up well. I'll figure out the horn thing later. And then I think worst case scenario is I'll need the use of some more spacers. And that's probably about it. Maybe some longer hardware on these two here. So we'll try that out, see what happens. I'll put another post up here and see what we got.